Laker gang, you know what I'm saying? But what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, J. Willie Silly, man, a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy, for you end all life easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram, Twitch, in the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. But we got the 2020 NBA bubble. What's better than you remember? You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people try to take that away from us, that 2020 bubble. But it was so much more difficult than a lot of rings. So you got to understand, when 2020 happened, COVID shut down everything. Shut down everything. You could not do nothing. So all you could do was hoop. So if anything, the 2020 bubble is when people was literally playing their best basketball. And that's not just me saying this. That's NBA players saying it as well. How dare you, a fan, try to downplay 2020 when the players give it respect, but a fan don't? Who do you think I'm going to listen to, the fan or a person that was really in it? If the crowd, man, you know what I mean? You didn't have no crowd, man. F all that, not having no crowd and all that. Nigga, before the COVID stuff happened, before all that started happening, bro, we was literally the best team in the NBA, bro, before COVID even started. We was predicted, bro, to win the freaking NBA Finals regardless. Crowd or not, nigga, we would have still won the NBA Finals. Simple as that. And if your team would have won, you would have been bragging about it too. Niggas try to discredit talking about a 2020 bubble ring. Nigga, it's basketball. It's a ring. No matter if it's a bubble, no matter what it is, niggas was still hooping in that bubble. Niggas was going crazy in that bubble. Niggas playing their best basketball. Nigga having season highs, bro. That's why I'm like, did niggas watch the bubble? Did niggas watch it? You acting like nigga was just scrubs. That nigga was not hooping. Ain't our fault COVID happened in 2020. Ain't our fault. Stop acting like our team didn't go to the Western Conference Finals either. Stop acting like that, bro. Stop trying to discredit this 2020 ring. It's a ring, bro, whether you like it or not. You just delusional thinking what you think matter. People that think what they think matter, you're delusional. Oh, the ring don't count. Okay. That make you sleep better at night? It's still on a nigga finger. It's still on Braun and them finger. It's realer than ever on that finger. And it counts. So it's like, you just delusional. People just delusional, bro. I ain't gonna lie. People is just weird, bro. You know what I mean? The ring don't count. That little Mickey Mouse ring, it doesn't count, bro. First of all, bro, half y'all niggas that be just talking, you never played basketball. You niggas can't win the bubble. If it was so easy, if it was such a landslide, why didn't your team win? Why couldn't your team win? If it was such a landslide, it was so easy, such a Mickey Mouse ring, such a bubble ring, it was just nothing. Why didn't your team win then? If it was so easy, your team did not win though. You niggas some hypocrites, and you niggas some weirdos, and you niggas delusional. No matter if you think it wasn't real, it's still real. You thinking what you think matters.
I have a confession. I love the NBA bubble. No fans, empty gyms, no travel, no home court advantage, none of that. It was like an open gym with the best players on the planet. Pure, unfiltered hoops. And it did not disappoint. We saw one of the greatest playoff duels of all time. Witnessed a handful of buzzer beaters, comebacks, and chokes.
Bro, like nigga was going crazy in the bubble. Nigga was hooping, bro. These niggas was hooping. Jamal Murray, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell, niggas was going stupid in the bubble. You know what I mean? I can't believe, bro. I can't believe that niggas actually like try to discredit it. No home advantage, bro. No crowd. It's just basically, so basically what y'all saying in LA Fitness, right? In LA Fitness, when you win a game, that right there doesn't make, that don't count. That don't count, right? So when you in LA Fitness, bro, you making runs, you doing runs in the open gym, them wins don't count when you win. That don't count. That don't count. So when niggas be doing open gym when niggas be doing open gym, so I guess them niggas wins don't count either. It was just like an open gym. It was just like an open gym, bro. Niggas hooping. Open gym. Still playing basketball. It's nothing different. Niggas still playing basketball. The only difference was crowd. What's the crowd, bro? And that junk only matters to an extent, bro. To an extent.
Did not disappoint. We saw one of the greatest playoff duels of all time. Witnessed a handful
Crowd don't
of
make niggas lose.
beaters, comebacks and chokes,
Niggas still be winning with the crowd.
And TJ Warren turning into Michael Jordan for a week. The bubble had it all. We're now nearly half a decade removed from it, and I thought it'd be a good time to revisit the wildest, weirdest, most unforgettable chapter in NBA history. The Utah Jazz and OKC Thunder are
look. And the thing is, bro, hey, gang. They only saying it, look, they only discrediting it, bro, because of LeBron, bro. Anybody else, let Steph Curry would have won a bubble. None of that would have been talking. It's only because LeBron won it. I'm telling you. Anybody else would have won. Let LeBron would have lost to the Miami Heat. Oh, my God. When I mean that man, legacy would have been tarnished. When I mean Jimmy Butler would have been getting so much praise if you won that ring. It won't make no sense. It's only a bubble ring. It's only a Mickey Mouse ring because LeBron won it. That's it.
Scheduled to tip off at
anybody else win it
on March 11th.
They get credit.
2020.
Simple.
Yet here we are 10 minutes later in a state of confusion. The officials are huddled up talking about something, and just moments later, like it was straight out of a movie, men in suits rush the court like the FBI to speak to the officials. Something was said, the teams go back to their locker rooms, and
nigga better give me my money back.
No one knew what was going on, but about an hour and a half after their scheduled tip-off, Shams Charania broke the news. Someone on the Utah Jazz had tested positive for a virus that for the past few months had the world on the cusp.
Nigga, you ain't gotta freaking blur out the name, nigga. We know who the freak tested positive for the coronavirus.
Utah Jazz had tested positive for a virus that for the past few months had the world on the cusp of a global pandemic. And that someone was Rudy Gobert, who just days prior had jokingly touched every reporter's mic in what is now seen as an act of complete ignorance. Not even 10 minutes after the news broke, the NBA announced they were suspending the season, becoming the first major sports league to do so. Word spread to Dallas where the Mavericks were playing the Nuggets. Mark Cuban reacts to the news just like the rest of us. The sports world explodes, and we're questioning if anything will ever be the same again.
Nigga tried to suspend the season. Nigga, what?
After a chaotic 5 months, the world began to calm down, and the NBA wasted no time. The league formalized a plan to resume the season on July 30th at the Walt Disney Resort in Orlando, inviting 22 teams to play 8 seeding games followed by a full-length postseason. Thank God for the bubble, because we had a hell of a season going on.
Heck of a season.
LeBron and AD Lakers were dominating as they were chasing a championship in honor of Kobe. The LA Clippers.
Now I'm saying, see what I'm saying? We were dominating the beginning of the season, y'all. We were dominating, bro. Proud and everything. We were literally the best team in the NBA, bro. We was dominating, bro. So for all that to go down the drain, bro, dang, bro, y'all really gonna do that? After all what we was doing in the beginning of the season, bro, like just gonna like that? You feel me? And it's when Kobe died, bro. Nigga was on some different type of timing, bro. What the freak? What you mean, bro? It ain't our fault COVID happened, nigga. They gonna play basketball regardless, but don't act like we wasn't predicted to win the championship, bro, before all this happened. Like, this team wasn't balling. Acting like we got like a shortcut or something. Like, oh yeah, they gave you the time. You got a shortcut. It was easy. You want no easy, bro?
As they were chasing a championship.
We just that dominant, bro, in 2020, bro.
The LA Clippers had just loaded up with the reigning champion and finals MVP Kawhi Leonard alongside Paul George. A battle of LA in the conference finals seemed inevitable. The Denver Nuggets' star duo were making noise as a possible dark horse, and a second-year superstar in Dallas was hooping. The West was loaded. Out east, the Bucks were steamrolling the NBA as the overall #1 seed as Giannis chased his second of back-to-back MVPs. Surprisingly, right on their tail were the Toronto Raptors, thriving in their first season without Kawhi in search of consecutive titles. And down in Miami, Jimmy Butler was making waves on his new team, surging as serious championship contenders. I mean, the guy didn't even bring any of his family to the bubble, stating that it was a business trip. He was locked in. An all-around great NBA season was finally back. Basketball was back. The seeding games made one thing blatantly clear. NBA players playing in an empty gym was like rookie mode compared to playing in front of 20,000 people. Some of the shots these guys were making had me thinking there were magnets in the ball. And don't even get me started with MJ Warren. The man exploded for 53 in his first bubble game. 53. TJ Warren and 53 points should never be in the same sentence together. But in the bubble,
everybody was
like
hooping, bruh.
Averaging 31 a night in the seeding games. It was like an alternate universe. In other news, Lou Williams was caught leaving the bubble to go to Magic City just for some wings. Kyle Kuzma hit a game winner against the Nuggets to no crowd reaction, which felt weird. In a Raptors Magic game, Kyle Lowry and Aaron Gordon get into it, to which Lowry tells him his room number so they can handle business. Only in the bubble. However, the more intriguing storyline from the seeding games was that all the clocks were broken, and no one knew why. They all said, Dame time.
Lillard, 5 to shoot. A minute and a half to play. That's a bomb!
Ain't nigga was hooping, man. Nigga was hooping in the bubble, man.
Second chance points favoring Portland.
Acting like it was easy, but it don't wasn't easy. That ring wasn't easy, but he nigga was blazing.
Dame able to force the foul, the bucket, and Damian Lillard.
Give and go.
Oh my God.
Lillard fires, and it doesn't take much time. Whiteside, nice screen. Lillard.
I be dishing out these 5 videos, y'all. Y'all can't lie. I'm cold with this, y'all. I'm cold with it. I'm cold with it, bro. Nigga cold with it. Nigga cold.
Oh my goodness.
This is what we were dealing with, y'all. This is what nigga was doing in the bubble. But it's so easy, though. Nigga know how hard it is to guard niggas? Because even, look, even when it comes to, like, the pressure. Because like I said, bro, when it comes to the crowd noise and all that affects niggas sometimes. But if you're great, I ain't gonna lie to you, you play through any type of environment. You know what I mean? But you know how hard it is to guard niggas when them niggas ain't worried about the crowd. It's just hooping like open gym. You know how hard it is? Them niggas ain't under no pressure. Them niggas, what he said, full rookie mode. Like an open gym. You feel me? Sometimes the crowd make niggas do some things, you know, the pressure, too many eyes on them. In the gym, ain't nobody watching. Niggas watching, but niggas ain't ain't in front of 20,000, 15,000 people in the arena. You feel me? Man, that junk was, man, nigga was busting, man. You talking about hooping, man? D-Book, nigga, Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell. Nigga, all the niggas that was hooping was in the West. You talking about hooping Jamal Murray? What? That was his best
Dame time
best
was in full
playoff
effect in the bubble as he averaged 37 points per game on
best
sizzling
playoff
efficiency,
numbers, bro.
including 51 on Philly and 61 on Dallas in back-to-back games. This dude was launching from just a step inside half court. He was possessed, so much so that he won the bubble MVP. Yup, the bubble MVP. Get me to the playoffs, bro. Round 1 in the East was a quick one. Giannis and the Bucks trampled the Magic in 5, the JT-JB Celtics battered an injured Philly team in 4, Miami looked deadly on their way to a sweep over the Pacers, lining them up for a date with the #1 seed Bucks. And the defending champs swept a depleted Nets team, including a Game 4 where the Raptors' bench scored 100 points. It's an NBA playoff record, and they'll need all of that
100
in
bitch
round
points?
2 against Boston.
Dang.
For the first time in history, the Raptors and Celtics were facing off in the postseason, and it was humbling for Toronto as the C's smacked them by 18 in Game 1. But they rallied in Game 2, up by 8 points headed into the fourth quarter. And then Marcus Smart happened. The dude cashed in 5 straight threes in a 4-minute span, including an and one to take the lead. Boston never looked back, and they're up 2-0. In our other Eastern series, we had the now back-to-back MVP and Defensive Player of the Year Giannis.
That's what I be saying. That's what Jamal Murray got his name in 2020. You know what I mean? He got his name in 2020. Nigga was hooping, bro. I'm telling y'all, they just doing that because my Lakers won, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like, we was the only team playing. Like, it was just so easy. You watch the bubble, bro. That jump went easy, bro. One of the most difficult rings to win, in my opinion.
Series, we had the now
you play anybody else in any other finals, niggas be doing dumb stuff, you know, cause like I said, the eyes on niggas. But you playing niggas in an open gym, bro, them niggas gonna try anything.
Back-to-back MVP and Defensive Player of the Year Giannis up against a well-balanced Miami team led by Jimmy Buckets. And in game 1, it was Butler who played like the MVP. He spazzed for a 40-piece, including 15 clutch points in the fourth to go up 1-0. And in game 2, tied at 114 with 4 seconds left, he does it again.
Miami inbounds. Here's Butler with 3. Butler with 2. With 1. Butler against Matthews gets it away and no good. Do we have a foul? We do. A foul is called.
That wasn't.
And Jimmy Butler can win it at the line. Got it. 2-0 in the series. Wow.
I don't know what was going on with that nigga. That nigga was some demon time.
Butler nails 2 free throws at the buzzer to take a 2-0 series lead. And in game 3, he'd run it back. Jimmy outduels the MVP once again, pouring in a 17-point fourth quarter, while all of Milwaukee scored just 13. In an absolute shocker, Butler and the Heat have the NBA's overall #1 seed on the ropes, down 0-3. The same deficit the Raptors are just 0.5 seconds away from. Down 0-2 and tied at 101, Toronto fell asleep on defense as Daniel Tice threw down the go-ahead bucket with 0.5 on the clock. The Raptors are going to need some of that playoff magic from 2019 to pull off this miracle. But without Kawhi, who takes the final shot?
Freddie VanVleet.
Anybody coming to the ball.
Series on the line. Anunoby got it off and it goes.
Anunoby, like Ginobili.
OG Anunoby buries a triple.
I would have been mad as heck. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas.
Off an insane
close to
pass from 6-foot
sweeping
Kyle
niggas.
Lowry over a 7'6" taco fall, OG Anunoby quick triggers the corner 3 to save his team from an 0-3 deficit. It's one of the most underrated game winners of all time. Toronto kept the momentum too, with a Game 4 win to tie the series at 2, to which Boston responded with a Game 5 blowout to retake control of the series. But you can never underestimate the heart of a champion. In a Game 6 double OT thriller, Kyle Lowry lasered in a dagger fadeaway for his 33rd point of the night.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kyle Lowry, bro. Kyle Lowry was that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? At Toronto, though. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. He was that nigga, though.
As he slid on
Kyle
the
Lowry
court
was
like
nice,
a
bro.
penguin in celebration. We got a Game 7.
Ain't gonna lie, bro.
Milwaukee, however, did not force a Game 7. In fact, it got worse. Giannis got injured in Game 4, the Bucks somehow got the win, and with the MVP still out for Game 5, it was wraps. Miami kept their foot on the gas to complete the upset over the #1 seeded Bucks and clinch their ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals. But will it be against an old foe or the defending champs? It was do or die for the Celtics and Raptors, and it came down to the wire. With Toronto down 2 with a minute left, Norman Powell gets the ball on the fast break, and Marcus Smart evolves into LeBron James as he swats his layup right off the backboard.
Dang.
It was insanity.
Would've went up with the left.
With another chance to tie the game, Fred VanVleet airballs, Boston wins, and the Tatum and Brown Celtics are back in the Eastern Conference Finals to face Miami.
Butler got downhill. Couldn't punch it. Bam says, get it out of here.
Out in the Western Conference, the bubble MVP got to face the #1 seed LeBron AD Lakers in round 1. And you know what they say, That's all.
Bro, we was just playing like everybody else was playing. I don't know y'all, bro. We was just playing like everybody else was playing. You know what I mean? But nigga, we get hated for winning it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else would have won? I'm like, we just playing that everybody else playing. How everybody else playing, that's exactly how we playing, bro. You know what I mean? They trying to win just like we trying to win, okay?
Taco Fall.
Put in our ball.
Lakers in 5.
Nice little Euro step setting up Dwight Howard.
Hey, bro, we should have picked up Dwight Howard. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Drives into the paint, goes inside, shot blocked by Davis. As we approach the 1 minute mark of this first half, LeBron James. Davis suspends, step back.
Nigga AD, man.
Anthony Davis again finds Davis for the slam. Some very big plays in game one. Alley-oop to James. Boy, he could see it coming. Now Green leaves it up.
2020 team was special, bro. Nigga don't understand, bro. DeVale McGee, Dwight Howard. It was crazy, bro. That 2020 team was crazy.
Houston and OKC was a movie. The series went 7, and with the Rockets up 1 with just 5 seconds left, James Harden seals the game on defense with a clutch block on Lou Dort to win the series and move on to face the Lakers in round 2.
You nigga been losing, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Clippers Mavericks.
The Thunder been losing. They been losing.
And one superstar stole the show.
Luka.
In game 4, down 2 games to 1,
look at him.
He does this.
Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer!
Luka Doncic put up 43,
Look at this, man. Look at these numbers, bro.
13, and did that. It was mind-numbing. Kawhi and the Clippers would come through to win the series in 6, but holy, watch out for Dallas in years to come.
Dallas sending.
He told, watch out, holy, watch out for Dallas. Okay, I was like, this video 9 days old now, you know, okay. You good with the edit, though, good with the edit, you know what I'm saying? No more Dallas. It's LA time again.
Holy, watch out for Dallas in years to come.
Dallas sending Luka Doncic to the Lakers.
Now, I saved the best for last. Utah versus Denver in an absolute classic. Donovan Mitchell wasted no time in game 1, going ballistic for the 3rd highest scoring performance in NBA playoff history with 57 points.
57.
Want to know something funny though? It wasn't a loss. The Denver Nuggets won behind 36 from Jamal Murray. But this was just a preview. The Jazz responded with blowouts in games 2 and 3 to go up 2-1, which brings us to August 23rd, 2020, for the single greatest in-game playoff duel in history.
Donovan be hooping though, it's just the nigga team. Donovan be hooping, it's just his team though.
Finds Murray, shot clock down at 1, it gets up in time.
Murray was insane in the 2020 bubble. Nigga was insane. Donovan Mitchell Murray was insane.
In the second quarter, step back 3, Murray.
I think Murray was killing us in the playoffs. Nigga, please. 2020 Murray, that's when he got his name right here.
And Murray hits again. Shot clock down to 4.
They were going back and forth. D. Mitch, come here.
Hits a 3.
Come here, boy.
And returns the stare down. Donovan Mitchell. A clutch 3-pointer for the Jazz.
Battle,
Mitchell and
man.
Murray
Straight
become
battle,
the
man.
first opponents to each score 50
It's in the same game. Both of them score 50 points. Niggas not doing that in no other playoffs. Please tell me, first opponents with 50 points in the same playoff game in NBA history. This how crazy the 2020 bubble was. Niggas not doing that no other series. Come on, man.
Mitchell and Murray.
Niggas really trying to discredit the best, really one, but just because the crowd wasn't there, that mean it wasn't lit. Just because the crowd wasn't there, man, it was straight hoops, man. Just because the crowd wasn't there, that mean it ain't a real ring. It's a bubble ring, Mickey Mouse ring. Man, nigga ain't never did this, bro. No playoff in NBA history.
to each score 50 points in the same playoff game in NBA history. It was iconic. Murray was a sniper with 21 in the fourth, but Mitchell got the final laugh with 18 in the quarter and the win to take a chokehold on the series, up 3-1. Denver, though, would survive Game 5, and then the Stars did it again in Game 6. 44 for Mitchell was one-upped by another 50-piece for Murray in the win. The dude couldn't miss, and this series is tied at 3. Game 7 was an absolute slugfest, and with Denver up 2 in the final moments, this series gave us one more Heartstopper.
Had it back tapped, he lost it. The Nuggets come up with a defensive play. Murray, they missed the layup. Gobert got it. Mitchell hanging at the other end. 2 seconds to go for the win. And it rims out. Denver hangs on.
Could have won, boy. Could have won, boy.
Off an insane sequence that saw Torrey Craig miss a wide-open layup, Mike
I ain't
Conley
passing to
rims
D.
out a
Mitch.
3 that could have won the series for Utah.
I ain't passing to D. Mitch.
Instead, Denver completes the 3-1 comeback in one of the all-time playoff series, and they're off to face the Clippers. Round 2 in the West gave us Lakers versus Rockets, and Game 1 was pure entertainment. In the second quarter, LeBron sprints down the court and completely baptizes Russell Westbrook. LA was buzzing, but Houston roared right back, and as Russ drained a 3 that sealed the game, he starts talking smack to an empty gym. It was the most Westbrook thing you can imagine. But you know what they say, Russ 3,
KFC, UFC, Lakers in 5.
continues their playoff destruction to move on to the Western Conference Finals, where they'll either get those OKC or a highly anticipated UFC Battle of LA. Clippers versus Nuggets was a cakewalk for LA, and it started out that way with a 23-point murder in Game 1. Denver responded in Game 2 to tie the series, and Game 3 was a house of highlights. Michael Porter Jr. detonates on Montrezl Harrell, Zubac gives Millsap a facial, and late in the fourth, Murray tries to join the party, but Kawhi literally gives a middle finger for one of the most disrespectful blocks ever to seal the win. The Claw kept it rolling in Game 4 with a masterclass to go up 3-1, and the Battle of LA seems imminent. There's no way Denver has another 3-1 comeback in them.
Another 3-1 comeback.
No, I'm just kidding, they do. The Clippers choked away a 16-point lead in Game 5. In Game 6, LA sold again, losing a 19-point third quarter lead as Jokic took over for 34, 14, and 7. Nuggets win by 13, and somehow this one's going 7. The Nuggets become the only team in NBA history with 2 3-1 comebacks in the same playoff run, and it was all thanks to Murray and Jokic. Jamal oozed confidence in Game 7, draining some ballsy threes on his way to another 40-point night alongside 16, 22, and 13 from the Joker. They did what Kawhi and PG couldn't. I mean, look at these numbers. After all that talk, the Clippers completely collapsed. It'll be Denver off to face the Lakers.
We're gonna see this year, man. We're gonna see.
Heat and Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals was a rivalry renewed with new faces, and it lived up to the hype. In Game 1, the Heat are down 1 with 15 seconds left in overtime. Butler drives down and throws in a wild and 1 to go up 2. Boston needs something, and the new face of their franchise has the ball.
Clock at 7. Working against Butler. Got down.
Hey! Bam!
Get it out of here. Out of bio. Sky high with the block and rejection.
Block, boy.
Bam. Literally gets nothing but ball as he stuffs Tatum at the cup with one of the cleanest blocks you'll ever see. Miami takes Game 1. And in Game 2, the Heat kept riding their hot streak to go up 2-0 in their third straight series. Jimmy tried to warn us. It was all business. Back in the West, the Lakers and Nuggets were gearing up for a war in the Western Conference Finals. But Game 1 was anything but that. The Lakers did what the Clippers couldn't as they built up a big lead and kept it behind 37-10 from AD to go up 1-0. In Game 2 though, we got what we signed up for. Jump to clutch time and AD and the Joker are going at it. Jokic tips in a ridiculous shot to go up 1. AD responds to go back up 1, and then Joker gets him right back with a hook shot to retake the lead. Now down 1 with 2 seconds left. Does AD have one more in him?
Jokic trying to disrupt Rondo. He puts it in. Here's Davis, 4-3 in the win. Oh, it's good. Anthony Davis has won it for the Lakers.
My nigga AD, man. I miss my nigga AD, man.
With a colossal wing 3 to win the game,
Nigga AD.
yelling Kobe as he celebrates in the Black Mamba uniforms, while also smoking Dion Waiters. The trade for AD is paying off, and just like the Heat, LA goes up 2-0. Miami, however, got some pushback in Game 3. Boston delivered in a must-win game to get back in the series, to which a rookie Tyler Hero countered in Game 4 with a 37-point bomb, including 17 in the fourth, to go up 3-1. Boston would get one more in Game 5, then the Heat shut down any chance of a comeback in Game 6, as they clinch an NBA Finals appearance for the first time in 6 years as the 5th seed. No one saw this coming. Back in the West, coming off of Anthony Davis's unreal game winner, the Lakers stumbled in Game 3 as Denver got themselves back in the series. But LA came right back with a Game 4 win to go up 3-1.
See, we've been beating these niggas, bro.
3-1.
This was before Darvin Ham came. This when we was smacking these niggas around. This is before Darvin Ham came. This is what we was doing to him before Darvin Ham. How we used to own them, how we own them. This is what we was doing to him. Darvin Ham came, that's when they started beating us. That's when they went on that two-year streak. You know what I mean? But now see, we got a different coach. Now you see how we beating them again? That's what I'm saying, bro. I've been trying to tell niggas about it. I was like, bro, Darvin Ham is a part. They own Darvin Ham. They don't own us. We've been spanking on these niggas. Ever since we got a good new coach, now we going back to how he was, bro.
Can Denver possibly... Nope. LeBron shut down any chance of another 3-1 comeback as he turned back the clock.
Personally, I don't care what you think. I honestly don't feel like the Warriors are better than Denver or the Lakers. Honestly, to be personal.
Masterful 38, 16, and 10 performance.
Y'all don't got it,
including
Warriors,
a
bro.
16-point fourth
Just
quarter
don't, bro.
barrage to get the Lakers back.
You must
in
be
the
out your
NBA.
dang mind if you think LeBron finna let. I don't think y'all understand, like, when Bron go against the Warriors, it's different gears. Like, what you seen Bron going against y'all, that was playoff Bron. All we had to do was literally make our shots and we beat y'all. Simple. It's that simple. We make our shots, you lose. You know what I mean? But you gonna see, bro. You gonna see. I've been right every time we face y'all. When it comes down to it, bro, Bron not letting Curry get that fifth one. He's not.
Putting a 16-point fourth quarter barrage to get the Lakers back in the NBA Finals. The King will be making his ninth.
I literally have. I've been owning y'all niggas ever since 2020. We bounced you out the play-in, bounced you out the playoffs, beat you 3-1 season series, beat y'all 3-1. Like, Lika literally been owning y'all niggas, bro. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, niggas act like I be lying. You're delusional. Like, I'm lying. So we didn't bounce y'all out of the playoffs. We didn't bounce you out. We didn't beat you 4-2 in the playoffs, and we not 3-1 against y'all.
Appearance in 10 years, chasing his fourth championship against a team he once brought to the promised land.
Only time Curry messed with Bron, bro, was when he had KD. And when Bron team got injured, that's it. When KD left, bro, Bron been spanking the heck out of this nigga. Every time. Nigga met nigga in the finals 2 times, and he beat him 2 times with KD. 1 time when he was injured. Didn't have a Kyrie or a K-Love. It's like, every time a nigga like, you just gonna see what's gonna have to happen. It's gonna happen, bro. Don't let that one game fool you, bro. What you fan? Don't let your one game fool you, bro. You're not getting a game like that from pause again, bro. And refs ain't helping you out like that again. Luka not shooting like that again. Nigga shot 0 for 6, 6 for 17 from the field goal. We're gonna show you, bro. We're gonna show you, bro. Just like we've been doing, bro.
The
I'm a
underdog
Warrior
Miami
fan.
Heat and the star-studded Los Angeles
Don't
Lakers
troll
in
me,
an
gang.
NBA Finals with no fans starting on September 30th. This is going to be one
Beat
for
the
the
Bright
books.
Sox, nigga.
Game 1 started out hot, but it only lasted a quarter. The Lakers blew the game wide open the rest of the way to win by 18. AD was electric for 34,
I don't know why we split this 2020
while LeBron toyed with his former team for 25, 13, and 9. The NBA's best duo was utterly dominant as LA takes Game 1. Miami got beat up in Game 1, and I mean that in the literal sense.
This what happened when Jimmy played a Western Conference. This what happened when this what happened when Jimmy Butler played a Western Conference team. No more playoff Jimmy. What's it? No more playoff Jimmy then?
Bam Adebayo dealt with a left shoulder strain while Goran Dragic suffered a tear in his left foot. With both guys out for Game 2, the Heat were down 2 starters, and it went as expected. The Lakers took a commanding 14-point lead into halftime, and there was nothing Miami could do. LA is now 4-0 when wearing the Black Mamba jerseys this postseason in honor of Kobe. They're up 2-0, but the job's not finished. Entering Game 3 on the brink of an 0-3 deficit, Miami needed a miracle with
Jimmy never performs. Never performs in the Western Conference. He did that in the East. He did that in the weak East. Every time he faced a Western Conference team, he get beat on. Every time. You know what I mean? He's only playoff Jimmy in the East. Now he's in the West. It's not gonna happen.
Adebayo and Dragic still
not gonna happen.
sidelined. There was no other option.
It wasn't playoff Jimmy. It was in the Timberwolves. Why you want to playoff Jimmy in the Timberwolves? Why you want to playoff Jimmy in the West? No such thing. Only had 2 good years of playoffs. 2 good years. Not for that.
Butler had to serve up a
Barking
masterpiece.
Assist a career high for him in Game 2. Then with the steal down the other end, they throw it ahead to Butler, and Butler throws it down. Butler's got Caruso on him. Goes right at him and banks it home. As we approach the midway point here in the second. Mid-range jumper from Butler. Butler backs in. That fall-away shot is up and good. 34 for Butler. Butler the drive, the runner, he banks it in. Oh, what a masterpiece from Jimmy Butler.
In what is no doubt the greatest game of Jimmy Butler's career, the dude went supernova for 40 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 dimes, becoming just the 3rd player in history to post a 40-point triple-double in the NBA Finals. It was a performance for the ages, capped off by a tough and-one and snarl from his rookie to get right back in this series.
No way, heck, we'll let you win this
LeBron
game.
entered Game 4 with this emotionless anger. You could see it on his face, and no one really knew why, until he did this.
Back out.
There's no way we're finna let you win the game, bro.
James drives, goes inside and throws it down.
Halfway through the first quarter, he gets the steal, flies down the court, bodies Tyler Hero, and throws down the 2-handed slam, getting the rookie back for that snarling Game 3. This was personal for LeBron, and with a 6-point lead late in the 4th, it was LA's newest star who shined the brightest.
Get up on Ray John Rondo.
Davis for 3. Bang! Anthony Davis from downtown. And the Lakers take a 9-point lead. Timeout Miami.
Anthony Davis hits a monster 3 to push the lead to 9, and by he and LeBron's reaction, you can tell this one's over. The purple and gold are just 1 win away from their 17th championship. Entering Game 5 with one team on the cusp of a title and the other on the brink of failure, we had a storm brewing. So let's skip to late in the 4th quarter, where we got the Butler versus
super
the King.
team.
With a couple minutes left, Jimmy pulls up and puts his team up 2. James counters as he flips home a tough and one to take the lead. Butler fades out of the post and takes it right back. Bron puts back his own miss and LA's back on top. Jimmy drives right down, gets the foul, and
Crazy
you can see
possession.
how exhausted he is as he nearly collapses onto the table. Butler was giving it his all. LA answered again with a putback from AD, but Jimmy didn't let up as he knocked down 2 more free throws to go up 1. Now with 15 seconds left, LeBron has the ball for the final possession with a chance to win the championship. He drives to the cup, gets triple teamed, throws it back to Danny Green for a wide open 3, but he clanks it, Markieff Morris gets the rebound, and inexplicably throws it out of bounds. Despite 40-13, 7-3 from the King, it was the Butler who came through with 35-12-11-5, and most importantly, the win. We're going to a Game 6. The Lakers entered Game 6 on a mission. I mean, it was over before it even started, as they took a 28-point lead into halftime. The dream season was about to be complete. It was lights out.
And that's it, it's over. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers conquer the bubble, and banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters.
And I have a feeling that this Finals MVP is going to have a trophy named after him one day. The Finals MVP is LeBron James.
We just want our respect. Rob wants his respect. Coach Vogel wants his respect. Our organization wants their respect. Laker Nation wants their respect. And I want my damn respect too.
Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
Where the fuck my blunt? Where the fuck my cup? Where the fuck my wrist?
Hey man, all I gotta say, that video ain't changed your mind about the 2020 bubble championship. You're just a hater. You know what I mean? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna believe what you want to believe, but at the end of the day, what you believe is not true. You can say it ain't real. In reality, it's true. And in reality, it's real. Make stuff in your mind, it don't count, but in reality, it does. Just let it go, bro. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? We ain't see the Warriors in there at all. It was so easy, but they wasn't there. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody, man, for joining the stream, man. You know what I'm saying, honestly. Like I said, bro, I'm just, hey, man, dog. This playoffs gonna be, it's gonna be exciting, man. This playoff is gonna be exciting for sure. You know what I mean? Honestly, I really believe that we are going to make a run. Honestly, and I feel like we're gonna win the championship this year for sure. It's gonna be a good playoff series for sure. You know what I'm saying? Stacked Western Conference. Hopefully nobody gets injured. So just let's get everybody at their best. That's all I want. I want everybody at their best.